So what we're doing here is we're going to submix, bus them for a submix, these backing vocals here. You can see the problem if I open up the mixer and we hit play at this point. Song playing? Song is it playing? Play song.
Sincere, I can't help
Okay.
it. No, I just can't get it.
So we've got individual control here of each of the backing vocals, but we don't have overall control. Now we could group them. We could go down to the little chevrons again and create a group of the backing vocals, a mixed group of the backing vocals. But that's not as versatile as what I'm about to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an aux track. So create new track. What we want is a stereo auxiliary input. Now you use these for effects, but you can also use these as submixers as well. So click and create and we get our channel here. Oh sorry, here it is here. We'll just reorder that again. Just click on it to move it where you want it to go. And that's entirely up to you. Stick it in the middle of them if you want it to. So we'll just name that track backing vocals like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to send all of the outputs of the backing vocal tracks down to a pre-assigned bus. So at the moment they're going to the normal outputs of Pro Tools. All we have to do is bus them over. And we'll just use a bus that I'm not currently using. So I'll go up to 9 and 10 just now. And then just bus 9 and 10. So in all of these we're just selecting the output to be bus 9 and 10. Now what that instantly means is that if I press play again, hang on a second, I'll just open up my transport. If I click on play,
Out of my head, yeah.
we can see them, but we can't hear them, okay, because we don't have a bus assigned at the moment. So what we're going to do is just take the input to our backing vocals auxiliary input here from bus 9 and 10. So what's happening is these 4 channels are now outputting to that input. Okay, and this is outputting to analog output 1 and 2. So again, if I press play, the backing vocals are back, and now we can turn up or down all of the backing vocals using a single fader. Okay, they're still individually controllable within each of the channels, and they still have their individual pan positions as well, but we've essentially submixed them. Now the huge benefit about that, of course, now means that on that channel there we could insert a single compressor, for example. So I'll put this little compressor over my backing vocals. So that one compressor is now affecting all of the backing vocals equally. So that actually will help to make them sound a little bit smoother. We could also EQ them using EQ. Oops, not that one. Using EQ, so we can do a low frequency roll off on that. Just turn that to high pass filter and take that back. Oh, battery's running out of my mouse. Okay. There's a few pitfalls in this, because if we solo any one of these we won't hear a thing, because we need to solo the auxiliary channel as well. Okay, as long as we do that we're okay.
Let it go.
Oh, Michael's voice cracking up a wee bit there. We could add reverb here. We could use a single send on the backing vocals as well. So it's a much easier way of working. It's quite a useful way of working using submixing, using auxiliary channels.